Hey everybody, Dr. Oliver here from backintelligence.com, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite shoulder scapular stabilization exercises. If you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button so you get access to videos as we put them out. So we're going to work on shoulder or scapular stabilization with this exercise. Essentially, you have in your shoulder, you have a bunch of muscles that control all the movements. You have some core stabilizing muscles. The most commonly known ones are the rotator cuff. So you have these four muscles that come off of your back and attach. So imagine the ball and socket. Well, coming off of your back, wrapping around that ball are your rotator cuff muscles, which essentially hold the ball in the socket and allow for movement. So it's really important to have sound, stable, and strong muscles in your rotator cuff. So we're going to work on learning to activate these in a safe way. So if you have impingement syndrome, these are good exercises. If you have any shoulder issues in general, these are good. These are also good for people with neck-related issues. So in general, this is a really good exercise. So we're going to start with you laying on your back. We're going to need you to have a weight. Generally a weight, 20 pounds or so, is generally good for most people. You'll know when you're doing the exercise if it's too little or too much, and I'll explain that in a second. But you're going to lay on your back, you can have your knees bent, feet on the floor, and you're going to pick a weight up and hold it over your head. So we're going to have Leon hold this weight right over his head right now. Perfect. The key is to keep your shoulder or your scapula set in a good position. You don't want to be reaching up. You don't want to be reaching up, which is going to involve you using your pec a lot, and you might have you shrug your shoulder up as well. So you're going to kind of suck your shoulder blade back and down. You should feel activation in your mid back there around your shoulder blade and a little bit below your armpit there if you're doing it correctly. From there, you're just going to do small circles. So nothing big, maybe a 6-inch diameter maximum. You can start out really small just to make sure you react well to this. And again, as you're doing this, you're going to go one direction for about 30 seconds, and then you're going to switch and go the other direction. Again, no big giant circles, because then we're going to get a lot of other muscles involved. We want to keep the circle small to really target those stabilizers and really activate. So 30 seconds each direction. Now, if this doesn't feel like you're doing anything at all after 30 seconds to a minute, it's too light. If you feel like you struggle and you really can't complete it without shrugging your shoulder up towards your ear, or you just really can't maintain the position, then it's too much and back down. So you got to play with the weight a little bit on this one. Most people, I would start out with about 15, 20 pounds just to make sure. If you feel it's too easy, you can bump it up. If it's too hard, you go down a little bit. So again, small circles, and then you'll put it down, you'll switch, you'll do the other side. So I generally have people do this on both sides. If you have a side that's more affected or more problematic, you can focus on that. But generally, we like to do exercises on both sides. So try this simple, basic exercise to activate and strengthen those scapular stabilizers and see what it does for your shoulder pain.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like it and share it with a friend. Also, we'd love to send you 3 posture correction exercises that we've done with Dr. David Oliver. These videos will help correct that forward head and rounded shoulder type of posture that we're all suffering from today. So if you'd like to get those 3 videos, there's going to be a link to get them somewhere here on the video or down below in the description. Go to that page, enter your email, and we'll send you those videos right away.